watching shadows dancing on the concrete. I trace the lines upon your palm, a roadmap to the dark. I didn't know that leaving would leave such a heavy mark. The neon lights are flickering, their mimicry of us, turning gold to gray, turning diamond into dust. And I lowered every wall I built, ignored the warning signs, ignored the guilt, just to feel the warmth before the freeze. I placed my heart in your hands, fragile like a bird, landing softly in the sand. I thought you were the safe place, the solid ground to stand. But you opened up your fingers and you let it fall, you let it fall. I placed my heart in your hands. Now I'm trying to gather up the pieces where I stand. Now I'm navigating static on the radio, searching for a melody I used to know. You were the rhythm, I was just the melody on top. Now the music's fading and I don't know how to stop. The ghost of you is haunting every pixel on my screen. The hardest part is mourning what we could have really been. And I lowered every wall I built, drowning in the memory, drowning in the sill, just to feel the warmth to free. I placed my heart in your hands, fragile like a bird, landing softly in the sand. I thought you were the safe place, the solid ground to stand. But you opened up your fingers and you let it fall, you let it fall. I placed my heart in your hands. Now I'm trying to gather up the pieces where I stand. Did it weigh too much? Did it burn your touch? Or did you just get bored of holding on? Did you just get bored of holding on? I placed my heart in your hand, fragile like a bird, landing softly in the sand. I thought you were the safe place, the solid ground to stand. But you opened up your fingers, why'd you let it fall? You let it fall. I placed my heart in your hands. Now I'm trying to gather up the pieces where I stand. Heart in your hands, you let it fall, just static now. The coffee cup is sitting on the coaster where you put it. I haven't moved an inch since you went out and pushed the limit. The dust is settling down upon the hallway floor. I'm staring at the wood grain on the back of the front door. You took the passport and the ticket in the fast lane. I took the silence and the shadows and the migraine. It's physics, I suppose. One body in motion, one body completely froze. And the distance grows, yeah, the distance grows. You chase the horizon, running from the shade. You packed up the future and the plans we made. But the memory is heavy, like a sharp blade. Yeah, you left and I stayed. I stayed in the house of cards we built, afraid to let it fade. You left and I stayed. date scrolling on a backlit screen. You look so different in a city that I've never seen. I'm watering the plants you bought before the fall. I'm talking to the pictures hanging crooked on the wall. Am I the keeper of the museum of us, or just a woman waiting for a ghost to adjust? It's physics, I suppose. One body in motion, one body completely froze. And the cold wind blows, yeah, the cold wind blows. You chase the horizon, running from the shade. You packed up the future and the plans we made, but the memory is heavy, like a sharp blade. You left and I stayed, I stayed, I stayed. In the house of cards we built, afraid to let it fade. You left and I stayed. Did you look back in the rearview mirror? Did I get smaller? Did I get clearer? Or did I just disappear, disappear, disappear? You chase the horizon, running from the shade. You packed up the future and the plans we made, but the memory is heavy, like a sharp blade. Yeah, you left and I stayed, I stayed, I stayed. In the house of cards we built, afraid to let it fade. You left and I stayed, right where you left me. I stayed, right here. You left. The coffee's cold now. You didn't slam the door, you just left it crack. No cinematic ending, no fade to black. Just a sentence suspended in the mid-afternoon, like a helium balloon stuck on the ceiling of my room. Your keys are still sitting in the ceramic bowl. I'm waiting for the credits, but the camera still roll. It wasn't a fire, it wasn't a crash, just a slow motion fade turning diamond to ash. I'm reading the text that you never sent, trying to decipher what the silence meant. Is it a pause? Is it the end? Are we lovers or strangers or pretending to be friends? You gave me half of a goodbye. You took the leaving, but you left out the why. You walked away, but you didn't close the case. Now I'm staring at a ghost in your empty space. It takes two voices to finish the ride, but you cut the wire and you stopped the time. Yeah, you left me here, high and dry, holding on to half of a goodbye. Now I'm living in the limbo of the things unsaid, haunted by the scenarios running in my head. Should I pack up your t-shirt? Should I leave them alone? Should I delete the number saved in my phone? It's a cool kind of torture that's open-ended. Ooh, dancing solo to the static, out of breath, out of tune. I'm reading the text that you never sent, trying to decipher what the silence meant. Is it a pause? Is it the end? Just tell me it's over, don't make me pretend. You gave me half of a goodbye. other half of goodbye. The numbers change from 1-1 to 1-2. The day is officially over, and I'm not talking to you. The blue light is painting a ghost on my face. I'm scrolling through nothing just to fill up the space. I used to save the best parts of my day just for your ears. Now I'm whispering secrets that nobody hears. The habit is heavy, the muscle memory is strong. Reaching for the phone where I no longer belong. And I see the green dot, I know that you're there. Breathing the same in that electrified air. But the boundary is drawn, the line has been cut. I'm keeping my mouth and my heart tightly shut. There's no more midnight calls, no more shadows dancing on the bedroom walls. No more confessing the fears that we hide. No more having you here on the other side. Just the hum of the fridge and the street lamps glow. Learning the lessons I didn't wanna know. It's just me and the silence, bouncing off the hall since there's no more midnight calls. I miss the way your voice sounded rough with the sleep. I miss the promises we made that we couldn't keep. Now I'm friends with the ceiling, I'm best friends with the clock. Analyzing every single emotional block. Did you find someone new to listen to your dreams? Or are you staring at the ceiling, ripping at the seams? It's a digital distance, but it feels like a mile. I haven't heard you laugh in a very long while. And I see the green dot fading to gray. You finally slept and you drifted away. And the boundary is drawn, the line has been cut. I'm keeping my mouth and my heart tightly shut. There's no more midnight calls, no more shadows dancing on the bedroom walls. No more confessing the fears that we hide. No more having you here on the other side. Just the hum of the fridge and the street lamps glow. Learning the lessons I didn't wanna know. It's just me and the silence, bouncing off the hall since there's no more midnight calls. 1 a.m. I don't call, I don't call. 3 a.m. I almost called, but I let the screen go black. 'Cause there is no turning back. There's no more midnight calls, no more shadows dancing on the bedroom walls. No more confessing the fears that we hide. No more having you here on the other side. Just the hum of the fridge and the street lamps glow. Learning the lessons I didn't wanna know. It's just me and the silence, bouncing off the hall since there's no more midnight calls. No more, just the static, just the silence. Sleep tight. I used to think that gravity was just a law of science, something that would hold me to the floor in silent compliance. But since you cut the rope, since you walked out the door, I don't feel my feet touching the ground anymore. The ceiling is spinning, the room is tilting right. I'm losing all my balance in the middle of the night. You were the anchor, the heavy steady stone. Now I'm a feather drifting in the ozone. And I reach out, grabbing at the air, expecting your hand, but there's nothing there. Just the empty space, just the vertigo. I didn't think that you would ever let me go. I was falling in love, now I'm just and don't know why, but my coordination's gone and the stakes are getting higher. Every step I take is a step into the void, looking at the blueprint of the life that we destroyed. It's terrifying freedom being untethered this way, drifting through the atmosphere, turning night to day. And I reach out, grabbing at the air, expecting your hand, but there's nothing there. Just the empty space, just the vertigo. I didn't think that you would ever let me go. I was falling in love, now I'm just falling down through the clouds. Can you hear me calling? There's no safety net, there's no parachute, just the cold wind singing in the absolute truth. I'm crashing in slow motion of you from the blue. I was falling in love, now I'm just falling inside. Does it hurt when I land, or will I never land? Will I just keep falling? Does it hurt when I land, or will I never land? Will I just keep falling? I was falling in love, now I'm just falling down through the clouds. Can you hear me calling? There's no safety net, there's no parachute, just the cold wind singing in the absolute truth. I'm crashing in slow motion of you from the blue. I was falling in love, now I'm just falling without you. Just falling, don't know where the bottom is. Like hearing the party through a wall, a lonely clean electric box, a simple 3-note riff. The atmosphere is cold, the vibration is still humming in the door frame, from the way you left and the way you screamed my name. I'm sliding down the plaster, spine against the wall, waiting for the ceiling or the sky to finally fall. My knees are to my chest, a fortress made of skin, trying to keep the little bit of heat I have within. The keys are on the table, the ring is on the shelf. I'm sitting in the quiet, introducing me to myself. We were high flying, we were satellites, burning up the atmosphere on Friday nights. But gravity is jealous, gravity is cruel, and we broke every single golden rule. Now there's love on the floor, scattered like the laundry by the bedroom door. We dropped it like a glass, we couldn't hold it anymore. Yeah, we left our love on the floor. I'm tracing patterns in the rug, trying not to cry, watching the dust motes dancing in the twilight sky. It's messy and it's broken and it's rotten to the core. We left our love on the floor, yeah, it's on the floor. I see a photo of us smiling, face up near my shoe. It feels like looking at a stranger, looking at you. We promised that we'd fix it, we said we'd talk it out, but all we did was whisper, then all we did was shout. It's funny how a feeling that was 10 feet tall can end up in a pile looking terrifyingly small. We were high flying, we were satellites, burning up the atmosphere on Friday nights. But gravity is jealous, gravity is cruel, and we broke every single golden rule. Now there's love on the floor, scattered like the laundry by the bedroom door. We dropped it like a glass, we couldn't hold it anymore. Yeah, scattered like the laundry by the bedroom door. We dropped it like a glass, we couldn't hold it anymore. Yeah, we left our love on the floor. I'm tracing patterns in the rug, trying not to cry, watching the dust molds dancing in the twilight sky. It's messy, and it's broken, and it's rotting to the core. We left our love on the floor. Don't step on it, careful where you walk. It's sharp down here, love on the floor. Don't step on it, careful where you walk. It's sharp down here, love on the floor. The silence in the kitchen is the loudest thing I've heard. I'm throwing out a lifeline, but you won't speak a word. I'm screaming in the vacuum, I'm tearing at the seam. You're looking at the window, staring at the beams. I laid out all the options, I drew the battle map. I was ready for the struggle, ready for the trap, but you just checked your watch like you had somewhere else to be. While the walls were slowly crumbling down on top of you and me. I brought the armor, I brought the shield. I was ready to die out on this field, but I looked over my shoulder to see where you stand, and I saw the white flag hanging in your hand. I would have gone to war for us, I would have faced the fire, I would have climbed the jagged edge, getting higher and higher. But the hardest pill to swallow in the middle of the night is that we didn't lose the battle. You just chose not to fight, you chose not to fight. Yeah, you let us fade to black without a spark of light. You chose not to fight. If you had yelled at me, at least I know you cared. If you had thrown a glass, at least we would have shared a moment of passion, a jagged edge of pain. But you're smooth like the surface of a river in the rain. Passive resignation, the killer of the dream. I was rowing up the current, you were floating downstream. I carried all the baggage while you just walked away. I guess there's nothing left for me to say. I brought the armor, I brought the shield. I was ready to die out on this field, but I looked over my shoulder to see where you stand, and I saw the white flag hanging in your hand. I would have gone to war for us, I would have faced the fire, I would have climbed the jagged edge, getting higher and higher. But the hardest pill to swallow in the middle of the night is that we didn't lose the battle. You just chose not to fight, you chose not to fight. Yeah, you let us fade to black without a spark of light. You chose not to fight. They say that love is patient, they say that love is kind, but nobody warns you about the love you leave behind. Because apathy is poison, indifference is the blade. I'm bleeding out from all the efforts that you never made. I would have gone to war for us, I would have faced the fire, I would have climbed the jagged edge, getting higher and higher. But the hardest pill to swallow in the middle of the night is that we didn't lose the battle. You just chose not to fight, you chose not to fight. too. The screen is glowing blue against the dark. I'm erasing every single digital mark. Select all, deselect the ones I need to keep, but I wanna keep them all. I'm scrolling past the weekend in July, the concert tickets that we didn't get to buy, the shared note with the movies that we planned to see. Now it's just a list of things that won't be you and me. The cloud is sinking up to match the change, rearranging life to something strange. A pop-up window asks me, are you sure? Is there really no recovery, no cure? My fingers hovering above the glass, trying to make the present become the past. I didn't just delete a photograph, I didn't just delete a midnight laugh. I went into the calendar and wiped the slate. I canceled every single future date, I cleared the cache, I emptied out the phone, preparing for a year of sleeping on my own. It wasn't just the memories, the joys, or the sorrows. With one click, I deleted our tomorrows. I deleted our tomorrows. I deleted our tomorrows. Now the algorithm thinks I'm someone else, is suggesting things for single mental health. No more ads for anniversaries or flights for two. It's learning how to live without the data of you. But my memory doesn't have a trash can icon. I can't reformat the heart that I rely on. The file is corrupted but it's open still, a ghost in the machine against my will. A pop-up window asks me, are you sure? Sure. Is there really no recovery, no cure? My fingers hovering above the glass, trying to make the present become the past. I didn't just delete a photograph, I didn't just delete a midnight laugh. I went into the calendar and wiped the slate. I canceled every single future date, I cleared the cache, I emptied out the phone, preparing for a year of sleeping on my own. It wasn't just the memories, the joys, or the sorrows. With one click, I deleted our tomorrows. The flight to Paris, the dinner party, the name intended for a daughter. Growing old, everything we said we'd be gone in 0.3 seconds. Out the phone, preparing for a year of sleeping on my own. It wasn't just the memories, the joys, or the sorrows. With one click, I deleted our tomorrows. I deleted our tomorrows. I kept the day. I kept the candle burning till the wax was gone. I played the waiting game, but I played it way too long. I was the keeper of the lighthouse on the shore, watching for a ship that wasn't coming anymore. You were silence when I needed just a sound. You were flight when I needed solid ground. Now you're standing on my porch with flowers in your hand, like you didn't leave me burying my head within the sand. Oh, look at you, trying to rewrite the scene, trying to scrub the dirty linen clean. But you can't unclench the fist, you can't unbreak the bone. You can't call a house a home when I've been living here alone. It's a drop of water on a forest fire, It's a whisper to a choir. It's a penny for a debt of $1,000,000. It's a brand new leash, but no dog in the collar. You're bringing me a band-aid for a bullet hole. You're trying to play a part, but you lost the role. Yeah, you're sorry, and that's great, but it's too little, and it's way too late. Now you're writing paragraphs, sending texts at 3. Suddenly you have the time to listen to me. It's funny how the tables turn when you lose control. Suddenly I'm the frantic target, I'm the goal. But my heart is like a store that's closed for good. I wouldn't let you in even if I misunderstood. You missed the window, yeah, the sun has set. I'm forgiving you, darling, but I won't forget. Oh, look at you, trying to rewrite the scene, trying to scrub the dirty linen clean. But the ink is dry, the page is turned, and the bridge you're looking for has already burned. It's a drop of water on a forest fire. It's a whisper to a choir. It's a penny for a debt of $1,000,000. It's a brand new leash, but no dog in the collar. You're bringing me a band-aid for a bullet hole. You're trying to play a part, but you lost the role. Yeah, you're sorry, and that's great, but it's too little, and it's way too late. Too little, too late. Timing is everything, you missed it. Love is a verb, you dismissed it. Now you want the glory, you can't list it. You wanna be the hero of the story, but the story is over. It's a drop of water on a forest fire. So much fire. It's a whisper to a choir. It's a penny for a debt of $1,000,000. It's a brand new leash, but no dog in the collar. You're bringing me a band-aid for a bullet hole. You're trying to play a part, but you lost the role. Yeah, you're sorry, and that's great, but it's too little, and it's way too late. Keep the flowers, keep the apology. I'm good, yeah, I'm good. Too late. The driveway gravel crunch beneath your boots, reviewing all the roots and the comings. I stood there in the doorway, frozen still against the winter air, against the chill. I watched you load the boxes in the trunk. My heart was heavy, sunk in guilt and junk. I held my breath and waited for the pause, for you to fight for us, or fight the cause. I scripted out the scene inside my head. You turn around and take back what you said. You'd hesitate, you'd falter at the gate. You'd realize before it was too late. But you walked a straight line into the dark. You didn't leave a shadow, didn't leave a mark. You started up the engine and you drove away from all the treasure in our trove. I waited for the brake lights, for the red, to show me that you heard the things I said. But the road was empty and the sky was black, and the hardest part is you never look back. You never look back. I've replaced played that second 1,000 times, looking for the reason or the rhymes. Did you close your eyes? Did you shed a tear? I only saw your shoulders, not your fear. In every movie there's a final glance, a moment where they give it one last chance. But you were cold precision, you were steel, while I was broken glass beneath the wheel. I scripted out the scene inside my head. You turn around and take back what you said. You'd hesitate, you'd falter at the gate, but you were right on time and I was late. But you walked a straight line into the dark. You didn't leave a shadow, didn't leave a mark. You started up the engine and you drove away from all the treasure in our trove. I waited for the break